Spiritual food for thought. Get the word into your heart. Take advantage of this time. Spiritual food for your mind. Spiritual food, oh, for thought. Get the word into your heart. Take advantage of this time. Spiritual food for your mind. Spiritual food for thought. Spiritual food for thought. Spiritual food for thought.
Be engaged. Be empowered. Be inspired. With your girl, inspirational speaker, missionary LaTanyha, on Spiritual Food for Thought Global Radio.
That's right. It's your girl, your auntie, your sister, your friend, inspirational speaker, missionary LaTanyha here, and I am just super excited. This is our season premiere, and, you know, God is just good all the time. So welcome, 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 each and every one of you to Spiritual Food for Thought Global Radio, our segment of Sister Girl Table Talk. And you are in for a treat. As Bishop would say, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. That's Bishop T.D. Jakes would say that. And so we're just excited. I hope that you are fired up about endless possibilities in 2014, as our guest this evening is going to propel you into greatness. And with that said, are you ready to soar in your greatness without any apologies or regrets? And I took that from our dear sister, the Queen of Sizzle, is in the studio looking fabulous. So if you answered that question with a yes, a resounding yes, go ahead and tweet us. Our handle is Spiritual Food RA, and today's hashtag is SGTT. That's Sister Girl Table Talk. We want to hear from you. I got to give big shout out because we are global, and so we have people listening in from all over the world. I want to say Happy New Year to our brothers and sisters in London, Greece, Kenya, Nairobi, Kenya. God bless you. Thank you for your continued support of Spiritual Food for Thought Global Radio. Without you, we cannot do this. All of our sisters and brothers here in the States, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are syndicated now, and God just continues to elevate us. And as I said earlier, we want to soar in 2014. So we want to go higher. So get ready. I'm going to be bringing our guest on. We're going to take a little break. We want to hear from you. Our Twitter handle is Spiritual Food RA, and today's hashtag is S as in Sam, GTT. So that's S, Sister Girl Table Talk. So we're just going to be bonding today and be able to elevate you to that next level. If you are online, there is a Twitter button right there. If you're streaming live, there's a Twitter button. You can go ahead and tweet us. There's a Facebook button. Please log on to our Facebook fan page of Spiritual Food for Thought Global Radio. Leave us a message there. Don't forget to log on to our website. It's www.latboy.com. So get ready. We have the Sizzler in the studio, and she's sizzling, Miss Cheryl Woods. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll bring her on the air.
Have you written a book, recorded a CD, started that business, and you're asking yourself, what happens now? Well, this is the time to let the world know that you exist. Faith the Believer is available to bring you out of obscurity and to the masses. Led by marketing mentor LaTanyha Boyd, not only will your presence be elevated, but you will be mentored and taught to continue doing the work yourself. Connect with Faith the Believer today to be empowered and inspired to market your ministry by logging on to www.faithabeliever.com. Once again, that's www.faithabeliever.com.
Are you starting a new business, releasing a CD, writing a new book? Consider Mitchell Productions for your web design services. Visit www.mitchell-productions.com for portfolio samples, specials, and package prices. Remember, a website is not a luxury item. It's a necessity. Check out mitchell-productions.com or find them at facebook.com/Mitchell Productions.
Spiritual Food for Thought, 31 inspirational quotes to jumpstart your day by LaTanyha Boyd, consists of inspirational messages that offer daily words of empowerment, promote spiritual growth and development in the Lord Jesus Christ for your day-to-day living. Spiritual Food for Thought, 31 inspirational quotes to jumpstart your day. Available now on Kindle, ebook, and paperback. Log on to www.latyboyd.com.
This is Pat Lomax, and when I'm in need for some inspiration, I go online and I listen to Christian station Spiritual Food for Thought Radio. You should check it out.
Spiritual food for thought, get the word into your heart, take it back.
Be engaged, be empowered, be inspired. With your girl, inspirational speaker, missionary LaTanyha on Spiritual Food for Thought Global Radio.
And we're back. If you're just tuning in, you tuned in at the right time. We have none other here in the fabulous studio, the queen of sizzle, I like to call her, Miss Cheryl Wood, transformational coach, business speaker, mindset motivator, fearless success strategist, author. I'm telling you, I'm so excited. I'm a little tongue-tied that she is here in the studio and going to empower, engage, and inspire our listening audience to move and drive forward in this journey we call life. Cheryl has already impacted the lives of hundreds through her life-changing principles of fearless living. She's an award-winning speaker, a corporate consultant, author, and business strategist, as I stated earlier, and she's here. Her story is compelling. When she shares it, it just motivates you. You have nothing but to step up and step out. Without further ado, my sisters and brothers, let's put our hands together. I know this is Sister Girl Table Talk, but we do have some of our brothers here to support us, and we welcome them here. If you want to dial in and talk with our guest, area code 602-753-1683. Let's put our hands together and welcome my dear sister, Cheryl Wood, the Spiritual Food for Thought Global Radio. Hello, my sister.
Hello. Thank you. That makes me feel like I'm in a stadium with thousands and thousands of people. I love it.
You know, I'm so excited, sister. I know we were talking in the green room before we came live, and I'm just so excited. You know, I got to take a breath.
Breathe in and breathe out.
Let it out. Just let it out. God is doing some phenomenal things, and everything has just been jump start. I want to say congratulations to you. Some things are happening, and can I use this vernacular, popping with you as the head lady in charge.
I like it. Things are definitely popping. You got that right.
Go ahead and tweet that. Go ahead and tweet that hashtag is SGTT. It is on and popping here on Spiritual Food for Thought Global Radio. So congratulations. I heard the wonderful news about midnight as you have been selected for the upcoming film of Head Ladies in Charge, the movie, and I'm so excited. Congratulations, my sister.
Thank you so much. God is moving things, and as we were talking before we came on live, I'm honored and I'm humbled to be used as a vessel. I mean, people spend their entire lives trying to figure out what they're destined to do. And so to know it and to walk fully in it, to do it unapologetically it's an honor. It's an honor, and I'm humbled to be on this journey. And I know it's going to take me places and take me into new relationships such as this one with you, my sister, that is going to blow my mind. So, yes, it is on and popping. Make sure you tweet that out.
Yes, it is. So, God has been blessing you, and like you said, the jump start of the year. Tell our listening audience, I read earlier with regards to empowering our listening audience, and if they're fired up and ready to go, with regards to endless possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Let's share with them what those endless possibilities can be, and tell the listening audience how you position yourself, because you had to be positioned in order to receive those possibilities or to step into those possibilities.
Mm-hmm. I mean, every human on earth, I don't care what age, what race, what nationality, what zip code, what part of the country or the world you're in, every human being has possibilities. The difference is that some people will actually give their possibilities an opportunity to be birthed, and other people will bury their possibilities. Let me repeat that. Some people will birth their possibilities, and some people will bury their possibilities. And so on this call tonight, we want to encourage people to birth their possibilities, whatever it is, that thing that you know there's something more. Maybe you're going to a job every single day, and maybe you hate going to that job, but you know you've got to go because you've got to pay that light bill. You've got to pay the mortgage and the car note, and you know there's something more. You're yearning for something more, and you're just not sure how to get there. Now is the time to nurture and birth your possibilities. What else could there be for you? See, that's all nurturing your possibilities is about. It's about believing that there is something else, knowing that there is some conceivable idea that something else is out there for you, a different life, and that you have the ability, the power to tap into that possibility and to nurture that possibility and feed that possibility every single day, not once, not twice a year, not going to a conference, not listening to one conference call like this, but every single day putting yourself on a journey, a daily mental journey where you say, I believe I can do something different. I believe God has given me the ability and the talent to do what it takes to get something different, and I am now willing to do more than just pray for it. I'm willing to put in the work for it. I'm willing to sacrifice for it. I'm willing to do the things that other people will look at me and think I'm crazy for doing to get it. While my friends are out hanging out and having a good time, or maybe they're out shopping, I'm going to be at home reading some books to figure out how to get to it. See, that's what nurturing and feeding your possibility is about. And so when we say, are you ready? Are you ready to get it popping? Are you really ready? Because, see, we're not saying it's going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. It's not supposed to be easy. If it's easy, that means you're not pushing yourself enough. That means you're not playing big enough. You are playing too small. If it doesn't scare you, if all of your fears don't pop up, if you don't think twice, oh, my goodness, am I really going to do this? If you don't think about, if your palms don't sweat and your heart isn't racing every time you think about pursuing it, then you are playing too small. We've got to step up the pace for 2014. Play time is over. If you're on Twitter, tweet that out. Play time is over. We are making the sacrifices to get what we want. We're doing more than talking about it and praying about it. And so for me, that's what my journey has consisted of. 4 years ago, all those titles that you read off, I wasn't a speaker. I wasn't an author. I was not a trainer. I was a corporate girl. I was a woman who was frustrated and discontent with life because I was ripping and running the corporate rat race wanting a way out, and I just didn't know how to get the way out. And make note of this. Sometimes you don't know the how, and that's okay. All you have to do is get started. So for me, I didn't know how I was going to get out of the life where I was frustrated, where I was dropping my 3 young children off at 6 o'clock in the morning and not picking them up until 6 o'clock at night, where I didn't feel like I was truly an engaged mother. And so I got started with all of the fears, with all of the doubts, with all of the knowledge that I didn't have yet. I got started. And so I didn't start as a speaker, as a trainer, as an author, as a coach, as a mindset motivator. I started with what I knew. And what I knew was that I loved being a mother. And so I connected that into what I was going to get started with. I started a T-shirt business. It was a mommy T-shirt business called Moms Are the Best. Why? Because we are. We do it all. We make the world go round. And I said, I'm going to use that, my love for motherhood, and I'm going to create some T-shirts that inspire and empower and encourage our moms out here who give 150% every day but never get an award or never get a plaque. So that was my way of getting started. Did I know what I was doing? Heck no. Did I have all the answers? No. Did I know where it was going to detour me? No. When I got started, oh, my goodness, the doors that started opening, the opportunities that started presenting themselves. About 1.5 years or so into the journey, I got a phone call from Morgan State University, and they said, Miss Cheryl Wood, we've heard about you, that you're this mom who you're working a full-time job still, but you decided you wanted to do something different with your life, so you started a business. We want you to come and speak at our annual women's conference, and we want you to teach other mothers how to get their businesses up and running. I said, Ms. Cheryl Wood, the last name is W-O-O-D. Are you sure you have the right person? Because I didn't believe it. I didn't even believe enough in my own possibilities to believe that my life could be transitioned so drastically. But I promise you, when you take the first step, doors will open, relationships will come, things that you never imagined possible will be poured into your lap if you're willing to believe, to keep reaffirming it every day, to put in the work, to sacrifice, and do the things that other people won't do. And so fast forward, here we are today, and now my life is almost unrecognizable. Sometimes I look back and I say, my, where would I be right now had I not taken the first step 4 years ago? Would I still be the frustrated, discontent mother who was ripping and running the corporate rat race? Would I still be the woman who was getting up every morning, sucking my teeth because I hated that I had to get up and go and punch somebody else's time clock, that I wasn't creating a legacy, that I wasn't doing what I really love? And so I'm going to end because I don't want to take over the call. I want to give you an opportunity to jump in and ask me more questions, but just know that it's not meant to be easy. You're not meant to have all the answers right this moment. What you're meant to do is to believe that you can nurture your possibilities, that you can birth your possibilities, and that it can take you to a place you never imagined.
Here's to that, my sister. And we've just been tweeting all over the place. Again, the hashtag is SGTT, Sister Girl Table Talk. Go ahead and tweet us. Playtime is over, my sister said. And, just in this journey, and I've written this in my book, that, in this journey called life, God has, I've learned that God never consults our past to determine our future. So the roads that we've taken become learning experiences for us for growth and development to bring us into our God-given purpose. So you said, yeah, there's going to be some stumbling blocks. We're going to bump our head a couple of times, but the main thing is to get moving. Just keep it moving. The phone lines are open. Area code 602-753-1683. Go ahead and push the number 1 on your keypad. We'll go ahead and bring you on in and joining us. I do see someone here from area code of 5590. I want to welcome you to Sister Girl Table Talk with our dear guest, the Sizzler Queen, Cheryl Wood. State your name and where you're calling from. Hi, my name is Darlene Brown. I am calling from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. I'm on the call, just so excited about the message that my sizzleista queen, Cheryl Wood, has shared, and I just want to confirm, that's right, you have possibilities. You definitely have possibilities, but you make the choice on if you're going to take that first step. Great message, Cheryl. Love you, and excited about the call. Well, I thank you, my sister, for tuning in and supporting. And ladies and gentlemen, you better stay connected because we're going to have such powerful speakers coming on to engage us and inspire us to move forward in this journey we call life. Miss Darlene Brown, love you, my sister. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you. And see, that's one of those examples of one of the things that you've got to do in your journey. You've got to surround yourself with people who celebrate your greatness. See, there are going to be some folks that you're going to come across on your journey who are going to try to get you to dim your light because they can't handle it. There have been people who have come into my life on this journey, and I thought they were there for a lifetime, but they were only there for a season. And I had to learn to release the people who were only meant to be there for a season. And sometimes we try to hold on, and God keeps trying to close the door, and we keep trying to knock the door down and open it back up. And he says, no, I said this door is supposed to be closed. Let me go and open this one. You learned what you needed to learn from that relationship, that friendship, that partnership over there. Now it's time for me to move you forward. And so we've got to be willing to let God close the doors that need to be closed so that he can make room for the people who need to be in our lives. And it's people like Darlene who will go on my Facebook wall or go on her Facebook wall and will post about this and will come and spend her time and dial into this call to support another sister. Those are the people that you've got to be willing to surround yourself with. Let me tell you, you are going to have to physically and mentally disconnect from the people who drain you of every positive ounce of energy that you have. And you've got to take all that you have and put it into the people who are feeding you back, the people who are helping you to refuel and to fill your tank back up. Because if you're the one who's always giving and encouraging and empowering and motivating, but you don't have a circle, an inner circle of people who are fueling you back, just like Darlene, then you will crash and burn.
Oh, okay, now, Sister, let the church say amen. Now, that was a tweetable moment right there. Surround yourself around positive people who will uplift you. Iron sharpen iron, who will have your back and support you through thick and thin, in and out, up and down. Powerful, my sister. We have another caller from area code 6122. I want to welcome you to Spiritual Food for Thought Global Radio, our segment of Sister Girl Table Talk. State your name and where you're calling from.
Hello. This is Tabitha Roper Mitchell calling from Houston, Texas. I'm just so excited to hear my sister Cheryl Woods. I just want to thank her for coming on and sharing those empowering words. And I just want to say thank you. I'm right there, Sister Cheryl, and it was so exciting to just hear what you had to share and hear your powerful testimony. I just want to say keep on keeping on, sister.
I love it. Thank you.
The world.
Thank you.
Thank you for that love.
Yes. Thank you so much for calling in and supporting us. We love you back, my sister.
Yeah. Well, you all have a blessed evening.
Wow, my sister. So the love is just overflowing on this evening.
And doesn't it give you goosebumps? It just gives you goosebumps to know that there are people who don't want to feed into the negative, right? Like, you have some people who just drain everything from you. And I say, when I see those people, and I thank God that he allows me to recognize those people when they come even close to me within a couple feet, I have to run in the opposite direction. This is a daily mental journey. and you go through some stuff on your journey as you're trying to get to your greatness, to your big gift, to your goal, your aspiration, your big dream, you are going to have some stumbling blocks. You're going to have challenges. You're going to have setbacks. You're going to ask yourself sometimes, why am I doing this again? Because sometimes in my journey, that's what I've asked myself. Why am I doing this again? And you've got to have people around you who celebrate you and who remind you, hey, it's not supposed to be easy. My husband is famous for that. He says, you're on the right path, but don't forget, it's not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. And you've got to have people in your ear, constantly in your ear. And whether that's a friend or an associate, or whether that's feeding yourself positive by getting on calls like this, or listening to inspirational or motivational CDs, or going to a conference, whatever it is, it's a daily journey. You cannot get it one time and think that's it. You've got to immerse yourself in the mindset that you can win, in the mindset that God intended for you to play bigger than you're playing right now, in the mindset that your current situation doesn't dictate what your future will be.
Exactly. And, you know, and just a thought process, because you touched on that, just to get rid of that stinking thinking and continue to renew and transform your mind. You know, thinking positive thoughts definitely attracts success to you. Some of the things that I posted was, you know, positive thinking is vital for achieving success. We got to think positive and don't let that negativity to seep in. And I love what you said, Cheryl. You know, surround yourself around positive people who are going to uplift you to keep and drive and move forward. I think we have another caller here, area code 8830. State your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to Spiritual Food for Thought, Sister Girl Table Talk. State your name and where you're calling from. Okay, they must be a little shy. Well, thank you so much for your support. We definitely appreciate you for calling in. My sister, we're almost out of time. Please let the listening audience know how they can get in contact with you. Let us know what is coming up for you in the next few months.
Absolutely. Well, you can certainly connect with me all over social media. I am at Cheryl Empowers, CHERYLEMPOWERS, Cheryl Empowers on Twitter. You can go to my fan page on Facebook at Cheryl Empowers, LinkedIn, Instagram. I'm all across the social media platform as Cheryl Empowers. If you want to reach out to me directly, you can email me at info@CherylWoodEmpowers.com. Let me repeat that again, info@CherylWood, there's no S on Wood, CherylWoodEmpowers.com if you want to connect with me personally. And I just want to leave the audience with this message. Again, it's all about believing. It's all about believing, but then putting action to the belief. So you consistently and constantly feed your mind with the belief that, yes, I can accomplish my goal, my aspiration, my dream, whatever that thing is that you know you're destined for. Yes, you can create the legacy that you want. It's not going to be easy. You've got to work for it. You've got to sacrifice for it, and you've got to ask for it. You've got to ask for what you want. But most importantly, you've got to stop procrastinating. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment will never, ever happen. There will always be a reason not to do it. So you've got to come up with reasons why you should do it right now. So make yourself a list, the pros and the cons. Why am I holding off on pursuing this goal, this dream that I've had, that I know is burning inside of me? What is it? Is it fear? Is it doubt? Am I scared that it's going to fail? Am I scared of what people are going to say? Am I waiting for validation from someone else to believe I'm good enough? Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for validation or permission from anyone else. Stop procrastinating. Stop playing the win-then game. Well, when this happens, then I will. When my kids go off to school, then I'll start my business. Or when this happens, then I'll do this. Once I get the kids off to college, well, maybe then I'll start my business. Now is the time to pursue your greatness. Tomorrow is not promised. And what I encourage all of my clients to do is to write your story before someone else has to write it. Write your story. Tell your story. Life is precious. Life is short, and it's not promised. So if you were gone tomorrow, would you have left this place knowing that you did the thing that you were destined to do, knowing that you took some risks to do some things that scared you? You didn't know all the answers, but you did it anyway. Well, you have been happy knowing that you left this place, that you poured out all of you, your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, your goals, your desires, your talents, and your gifts, because it makes no sense to take those things to the grave with you. You've got to use them now while you're alive, while you're kicking. We're getting things popping, right? So you've got to be willing to put in the work to get the results, to put in the work to create a legacy that will long outlive you as a person, that will long outlive your physical body. What are your children going to be saying when you're gone? What are your children's children? What are their children going to be saying? That's a legacy, and that's what every person on this line needs to be pushing for in 2014, soaring towards creating a legacy that long outlives you as a person. And what I can tell every person on this call tonight is that there's always an excuse that you can give. But while you're creating excuses, somebody else is executing. While you're creating excuses, someone else is executing. So just know that playtime is over. If you really want it this year, you've got to go out and get it. You can't make it a resolution that's going to last for 4 weeks or 6 weeks. It has got to be something that you are committed to, that you have a strong conviction about, that nothing will tear you apart from. Nothing, because you know this is what you're destined to do.
Well, all right, my sister. You know what you are destined to do, my brothers and sisters. You have just been empowered on tonight with the Queen of Sizzle to jumpstart your day, your year of 2014. It is on and popping. Let's get for real. What did you say? Playtime is over. It's time to
Playtime is over.
Action. You said it's time to take action. You know, we got to put in the work to get the results. And so, my sister, I want to thank you so much, again, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to stop by, to chat with us here on Sister Girl Table Talk. I pray for God's continued favor to rest upon you and the works of your hand. And I thank God for our connection.
Thank you so much. Keep up the great work. Keep empowering. None of us can change or transform this world on our own. Every one of us, we all have a voice, and that voice needs to be heard. Your voice is important. It's not just important, it's necessary. So keep doing what you're doing to inspire and empower. There are going to be people who hear your voice, who need your voice to know that they have a voice, and who are going to go from a place of mediocrity to a place of greatness because you're doing this radio show. So thank you for having me. Thank you to the guests. Thank you to Darlene and everyone else who called in. I appreciate you. I appreciate the support and the love, and I know that it takes a village to make a dream come true, and I appreciate my village. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my sister. God bless you. Well, my sisters and brothers, again, you've just been engaged, empowered, and inspired to move forward in this journey we call life. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. Again, we're going to take this offline. I'll be looking at my Twitter feeds. Again, the hashtag for today is Sister Girl Table Talk. That's pound SGTT. And our handle is Spiritual Food RA. Don't forget to log on to our website, which is www.latboy.com. And we'll see you on Facebook under our fan page of Spiritual Food for Thought Global Radio. Until next time, this is your girl, your auntie, your sister, your friend, inspirational speaker, missionary LaTanyha Boyd. Bye-bye. I love you.
Spiritual food for thought. Get the word into your heart. Take advantage of this time. Spiritual food your mind, spiritual food. Oh, for thought, get the word into your heart. Take advantage of this time, spiritual food for your mind, spiritual food for thought, spiritual food for thought, spiritual food for thought.
Be engaged, be empowered, be inspired. With your girl, inspirational speaker, missionary LaTanyha, on Spiritual Food for Thought Global Radio.